Let's look at sorting. Numpy sorting is for efficient data ordering. We have some basic sorting methods here. np.sort, it takes our array as an argument. We have array.sort, and then depending on what we are trying to achieve, if we're trying to achieve in-place sorting, we use this array.sort. If we're trying to create a copy of our array which has been sorted, then we use np.sort, then we pass the array here. In any case, the difference between in place and copy is in place it modifies our array. It doesn't create a new array, it modifies our array. So the array becomes sorted. Now for copy, it creates a copy of our array. So that copy is sorted using np.sort such that our original array remains as it is. We can also do multi-dimensional sorting. We can sort along specific axes. For instance, we can sort column-wise, we can sort row-wise. So let's look at how this works. We're going to import Numpy first. Now, we want to draw random samples from a standard normal distribution. A standard normal distribution is otherwise known as Gaussian distribution. So to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new random number generator instance. So I can do RNG and then I'll do this. So this is np.random.default RNG. So with this, I've created a new random number generator instance. Now I have to make use of this variable RNG. So let's generate, for instance, I can do ARR, and then I can do RNG. Okay, I don't want to pass the size here, normal. So this is going to generate floating point number. Yeah, floating point numbers when we do something like this. Okay, I didn't pass. If I pass the size 6, for instance, here, so this is going to generate floating point numbers that follows a bell-shaped curve and is centered around a mean value of 0 and then standard deviation of 1. That's our standard normal distribution anyway. So if I didn't pass any argument here, it's just one value, which is floating point. That's what we get. So I can do this and then specify the size. If I do size equals to 5, for instance, and then ARR, you get 5, like that. So this is 1D array. We can also do 2-dimensional array, and then I can do the short form way. Say I do 4 by 5, and then I do ARR. Okay, so now we have a 4 by 5 2D array. Okay, now let's undo our sorting. Now pay attention to what we have here. So we can do ARR.sort like that. So now let's look at the modify array. So when we do ARR, okay, so now it sorted this. So this is in place array. We didn't create a copy. The this dot sort method, it modified our original array. So what else can we do? We can do for, let's do for copied array. So, or copied sort. So we can do ARR equals this. So this time let's do 5 by 3. Now we have ARR like this. Okay. Now we can do copy sort like this, and then we can do np.sort, and then we pass the array in here. Now pay attention to the original array that we have. This copy sort, we sort our array and create a copy of the array. So such that if we do copy sort, now we have a new copy of our array. This one is sorted like that, so that our original array still stays as it is, this and this, like that. Okay, we can also sort, like we showed here, we can sort along specific axis. So we can specify the axis, whether it's column wise or row wise. So let's go back here. Let's recreate our array. This time, let's do 3, 5, 3, 5, like that, and our array. Okay, so now we have a 3 by 5 multi-dimensional array. So we can sort along a specific axis. So for instance, if we do arr.sort, then we set the axis here, set the axis to 0, for instance. So this is going to sort along the first dimension. The 0 axis is the first dimension. So which means this is going to sort column wise, vertically, like that. So it's going to sort like this, like this, like this. So let's see what we get. So we can do ARR, pay attention to what we have here, and look at what we're going to get. So it's sorting it column wise, vertically. So I think this is the smallest value, followed by this here, and it did the same like this across vertically, like that. We can also sort horizontally by setting the axis to 1, and 1 is the last dimension, which is the column dimension. So this is going to sort horizontally. It's going to sort across the rows. So this is going to be row wise sorting. So look at this is where we at a minute, and look at what is going to happen after we sort horizontally. If we do ARR, let's see. Okay, so now we have this, which is different from what we had here. Let's do one more. We can also do for unique. For instance, we can do names, and then we can do something like this, and then we can do np.unique, and then we can pass names here like this, and then this is going to sort in such a way that just a single, it doesn't repeat itself like this. We can do for int as well. For instance, we can do this, and then we can do np.unique, and then we pass int here. So it's sort like that. So guys, that's all for sorting. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.